Accurate, throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative.
He's going to fire deep. Pulls it in on the right. Open spaces. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Caught behind the line. It's Wall. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Using the quick game. It's a seam wide open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got the quick pass. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Starts a drive, trying to go on top. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give. Makes it past the marker. Turning on the Jets. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick completion on the out. There he goes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down line. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
That's the last thing this defense needed, a penalty to keep the drive moving. It's 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. To pass. Got his man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. As they open this possession from their own 20. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. To the air, it's Sellers. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. Escapes the sack. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's the handoff. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. They just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
The Gamecocks are marching down the field. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, that's why that one fell incomplete.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Harbor. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. He's moving out of the pocket. Got a man. It's Bennett. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He'll take another shot here. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down. So
there he goes. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. A first down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Quarterback on the keeper. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Kentucky! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Under fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And That's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage. Some nice yards after the catch.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Pressure coming. Rush is on him. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
To the air, it's Sellers. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught over the middle, it's Jacobs. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes, and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18.
it's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? It's third down. Everybody's getting ready for a big sack. They're pinning their ears back trying to get upfield. You just can't make the play. Quarterback's able to do it.
He's going up top. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the board. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. From the gun, wants to pass. That's a 5. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Handoff from the gun. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
Looking deep. Snags it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To the air. It's Sellers. Floating away. He's going to take off. Oh, a lot of space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The option look. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
He's got it and still on his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up fourth down.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score. He's got it. First down and more. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense decline.
I'll be screaming out on high.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They go 83 yards on the drive.
Come on, little bro, I raise you. I know you ain't gonna kill.
When their defense comes on the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains to keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Now on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback now breaking the field. Catch inside the 25. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Good timing on the quick out. And the Gamecocks have a 1st down.
And a great job on the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's got the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the...
Touchdown, Gamecock! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Gilmore. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It's as if you're in goal in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. He's got an open man. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets away from one, finds some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The hand to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Quick release by the QB. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab plenty for the 1st down. Touchdown, Wildcats. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Oh, that shit crazy.
Stage of the game in the 4th quarter.
That's cool. We'll take that, big.
Big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today.
Let's go. Milk the clock. Let's get it.
Oklahoma State is just getting blown out today. I've never seen this program look so bad, and I am a man. I'm 40. They're trailing by 15 to Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one.
We need to make them play honest. And hit their ass over the top. There you go.
They'll run it from
Let's
the
go.
gun.
You should.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game this far.
Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Gamecocks come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Makes the grab.
Well, that's a big boy catch.
Stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a big boy catch.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
Fuck it, we finna try one over the middle.
Keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt. And you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes.
The ball is loose. As if that ball had a magnet
That was
going
close,
back to the
dog.
offense. How in the world did
What
they
the
keep it?
fuck?
Deep breath, right? Man, you
Oh, shit.
like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because
shit.
the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout. and
So
the
many
offense is
time
looking
out
for a
in this
play
joint.
that
What we
closes
gonna
the
do, fellas? Fuck.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oops, someone moved a little bit.
Fuck, that bitch wasn't even height, dog. Ah, man, we finna let go,
The
son.
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
We finna let go, son, at the crib, man.
Let's see what they've
Oh,
got on
the
2nd
fuck.
down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Really good job by this defense. Way to be dialed in and understand. It's a pass, and they're trying to throw the football down the field, and that clock is ticking, but understanding what you're playing against. A guy that can absolutely fly. Nice job closing in on him and getting him on the ground.
This it right here.
Need their binoculars.
This
to
it
find
right
that
here.
line to gain here.
There it
He
is.
tosses one high and
Wide
deep
open.
down the left
Gang.
side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Flying out to the left.
Boy, they blessed us with that one, brother. They blessed us with that one. I don't know what the fuck the DBs has did.
And they're able to score.
Yeah, we needed that bitch.
This late in the game, and they look to their...
No way, what the fuck?
That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2.
Man, this shit is
Man down on the
crazy.
play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boot that bitch.
He'll take
They
the
gonna bring
return
it
and
out.
try to improve the field position. And the returner could find
All
no
right.
daylight. He goes down.
Let's get in that dime package.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field.
Let's
This
get it.
drive will open from the
Where the
15.
crowd at? Wake up,
They took
boys.
advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
There you go. Get on his ass. Let's get it.
And
On
the
the
pressure
ass.
will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Under fire. Makes the catch
Oh, fuck.
along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They stop him all.
Oh, they stressing.
A short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he can't find anyone.
How the fuck Dylan Stewart get hurt, bro? That's crazy.
Late in the 4th.
How the fuck Dylan Stewart get hurt? What the fuck?
And here we go, down to score. They'll
I
go
want
for
to
it
say
on 4th
because
down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it.
Let's go. It's over. Let's get it.
Not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get some.
Touchdown, South Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail beat Coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And they did tack on the extra point. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. On 1st down from their own 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. They're working against the clock. He's out of bounds after a pickup of 12. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, I give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to
Let's
find
get
that
it.
this season, but the good teams figure out
4-1, baby. Let's get
they
it.
do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that in a situation.
We want Georgia, let's get it.
On things from here for David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.